In our reality, certain items harbor secrets. These aren't your run-of-the-mill items. They manifest an essence of intrigue, a haze of folklore, and a veil of puzzling phenomena. We call these haunted objects, tactile entities that seem to form a connection between our existence and the ghostly domain. They recount uncanny narratives, lives once in existence and destinies met in tragedy. They narrate the unreal, odd happenings and inexplicable incidents that amaze our perception of reality. From ill-fated gemstones to animated dolls, from mirrors reflecting more than mere images, to artworks that seem to be gateways to the unexplored, these objects form the elements of horror, as fascinating as they are petrifying. This video is an open invitation to investigate these narratives, to probe the creepy stories and the eerie folklore surrounding these items. Do you dare to take a journey with us to the epicenter of these tales as we decode the enigmas of 10 haunted objects? Our first discovery, hailing from the early 1600s, is the notorious Hope Diamond. This enchanting deep blue gemstone carries the weight of a vast and intriguing history filled with mystery and adversity. Initially extracted from India's Golconda mines, it has been possessed by monarchs, aristocrats, and celebrities, all of whom were seemingly drawn to its irresistible charm. However, it isn't the diamond's breathtaking aesthetic that has secured its spot in history. Instead, it's the eerie stories of disaster that seem to shadow its past owners. From Louis XIV, whose rule ended in upheaval, to the Washington Post heiress, Evelyn Walsh McLean, whose existence was filled with sorrow. The Hope Diamond's heritage is one of misfortune and desolation. Even its current home, the Smithsonian Institution, hasn't escaped the diamond's alleged curse, having experienced several financial issues since the acquisition of this precious jewel. From insolvency to demise, the Hope Diamond has caused a wave of destruction in its path. In the world of paranormal investigations, few objects are as infamous as the haunted doll known as Annabelle. Today, we'll uncover the chilling true stories behind this seemingly innocent doll and the paranormal activities associated with her. Unlike the Hollywood portrayal, the real Annabelle resides in the Occult Museum of Ed and Lorraine Warren in Connecticut. A Raggedy Ann doll, she appears ordinary at first glance, but the warnings on her case tell a different story. According to the Warrens, who investigated the case, Annabelle is linked to demonic possession, violent attacks, and 2 near-death experiences spanning over 30 years. The story begins in 1970 when the doll was a birthday gift to a nurse named Donna. At first, Annabelle seemed harmless, but strange occurrences soon followed. Donna and her roommate Angie noticed the doll changing positions, leaving notes saying, "Help me," and even displaying teleportation-like behavior. Things took a darker turn when Angie's boyfriend, Lou, encountered the doll on the floor and suffered bloody claw marks on his chest, which mysteriously vanished 2 days later. Seeking answers, the women consulted a medium who claimed the doll housed the spirit of a deceased 7-year-old, Annabelle Higgins. The spirit, supposedly benevolent, sought companionship. Concerned, the women called in a priest and eventually Ed and Lorraine Warren, who believed the doll harbored a demonic force, not a benevolent spirit. The Warrens documented signs of demonic possession, leading to an exorcism and Annabelle's confinement in their occult museum. But the haunting didn't end there. The Warrens reported paranormal experiences, including levitation and mysterious movements, even after Annabelle's confinement. Visitors who dismissed her power faced near-fatal accidents, lending an eerie credibility to the doll's sinister reputation. As the stories go, Annabelle remains a haunting mystery, locked away but possibly still reaching out to the earthly plane. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, the true stories of Annabelle continue to send shivers down the spines of those who dare to delve into the mysteries of the occult. Next, we journey into the mystery of the Myrtles Plantation mirror, a magnet of ghost stories. The compelling relic hails from the historic Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana, a place steeped in tales of ghostly encounters and eerie incidents. The mirror, according to legend, isn't just a simple, reflective surface. It's rumored to be a portal, a mystical gateway that traps the souls of those who dare look into it. Countless visitors and staff at the plantation have professed seeing ghostly figures within the mirror, with some testifying to sighting individuals garbed in antiquated clothing, while several others claim to have seen faces mirrored back at them. The most unsettling tales involve the apparition of 2 children, believed to be the spirits of former plantation inhabitants, who are forever trapped within the mirror's gleaming surface. The story of the mirror is a terrifying blend of historical fact and supernatural lore that consistently captivates and terrifies those who encounter it. Meet Robert the Doll, a seemingly innocent toy that has become synonymous with misfortune and the paranormal. Originally owned by eccentric artist Robert Eugene Otto, who shared the same name as the doll, Robert was a birthday gift from his grandfather. The doll, traced back to the Stoop Company, was likely part of a set for a clown or gesture window display. Robert's eerie appearance, with a face resembling a worn-out human and a malevolent smirk, is just the beginning. Many believe he's haunted and responsible for a myriad of unfortunate events, from car accidents to broken bones and even job loss. Despite his new, comfortable display case equipped with humidity control and UV filtering glass, Robert's malevolence seemingly persists. Reports of misfortunes linked to the doll still pour into the museum. Despite the unsettling stories, Robert's arrival at the museum marked a turning point. Visitors flock to see him, and the museum receives countless letters and emails, ranging from apologies to requests for advice and even hexes. Whether you believe in his haunting powers or not, Robert the Doll continues to capture the imagination of those who dare to explore the mysteries of the paranormal. The object of our discussion in this segment is a piece of art that has garnered attention, not just for its artistic value, but also for the stories that surround it. We're talking about The Hands Resist Him, a painting by artist Bill Stoneham. Conceived in 1972, the painting illustrates a boy and a doll-like entity standing in front of a glass-paneled door, with numerous hands reaching out from within. The painting's eerie reputation started to build after it was listed on eBay in 2000, with the sellers stating that the painting was cursed and had caused illness, harm, and a sequence of misfortunes for its previous owners. They even made claims about the figures in the painting changing positions or disappearing altogether during the nights. The disturbing imagery of the boy and the doll in the painting was rumored to move beyond the canvas, transforming the painting into a gateway of supernatural occurrences. Regardless of the unsettling tales associated with it, the painting was sold. The Hands Resist Him is known as one of the most haunted paintings in documented history. Next, we explore the eerie tale of the haunted wedding dress of Anna Baker. Meet Anna Baker, the eldest daughter of Elias Baker, a wealthy industrialist. Anna fell in love with a poor steelworker, sparking a forbidden romance that led to secret wedding plans and the purchase of her own wedding dress. But tragedy struck when Elias discovered the relationship. He not only opposed it, but also bought the steel mill where Anna's fiancé worked, forcing him to leave town. Heartbroken, Anna rejected all subsequent marriage proposals and chose to live a reclusive life in her room, with her unworn wedding dress as a haunting reminder of what could have been. In 1914, Anna passed away, never having the chance to wear her beloved dress. But that's not where the story ends. After her death, reports emerged of the dress mysteriously appearing in random places around the mansion, alongside sightings of Anna's ghost in her wedding attire. Visitors and family members have claimed to witness the spectral figure of Anna, wandering through the halls, trapped in a time that never was. This haunted tale has captivated paranormal enthusiasts for decades, earning the mansion a spot on the National Register of Historic Places in 1975. Our eighth artifact is an ornate silver vase, known as the Bassano vase. This seemingly ordinary artifact carries a chilling tale, deeply embedded in a curse and a series of unexplained deaths. The vase's origin points to a young bride from the Italian village of Bassano who received it as a wedding gift during the 15th century. As per the widespread belief, on her wedding night, she was found dying with the vase in her hands. Before her last breath, she reportedly cursed the vase. The day of her untimely death marked the beginning of a deadly curse, declaring that doom would swiftly descend upon anyone bold enough to possess it. As the centuries rolled on, the vase seemed to uphold its deadly curse, with countless individuals meeting their untimely ends shortly after coming into its possession. From Italian nobles to unsuspecting antique collectors, the vase's victims are said to be many. Today, the Bassano vase is reported to be buried in a lead coffin in an undisclosed location, enclosed by a stern warning, "Do not unearth." Our final exhibit is another piece of art, known as the Anguished Man. The painting carries a reputation of being one of the most haunted artifacts of all time. The history of the artwork is veiled with mystery, as the identity of the artist remains unknown. It is widely speculated that the artist mingled his own blood with the paint, and subsequently took his own life shortly after the painting was finished. The painting rested in the attic of Sean Robinson's grandmother's house for a quarter of a century before he became inheritor. After welcoming the painting into their residence, Robinson and his family began to encounter bizarre episodes. Sightings of a shadowy figure resembling a man, unsettling sounds of cries and moans, and an inexplicable sensation of dread are among the strange occurrences reported. Despite the chilling experiences, Robinson has firmly refused to part ways with the painting. The Anguished Man, an artwork shrouded in mystery and horror, continues to intrigue and alarm, ensuring its legacy lives on. We have traversed the unnerving tales of 10 supernatural artifacts, each story confirming the inexplicable, the macabre, the enigmatic. These relics, each with its own tale of horror, emphasize the truth that the world is teeming with riddles waiting to be unraveled. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more spine-chilling tales.